Before this video starts, guys, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and feel free to join Castaway as a member. It's that type of year again, guys. We have got VFL content back, which means I'll actually be semi good at uploading again. But we're starting off the first game of the season. It is Wolves versus Sheffield United that we are playing. I have never actually played with Wolves before this session here as well. I wasn't actually going to play for anyone for the first season. I was going to focus on the World Series. Hopefully we'll be getting some videos with that to do soon as well. But starting off here, Jonesy plays the ball into myself as I knock one into Runster as he looks to get into Steer as well. We've got one familiar face maybe from the Hanover series as well, which is Whiteley, who's playing in cam here, co-manager here as well. But they look to come on the attack here as a counter-attack has a chance there. They try playing the ball in the middle. Probably should have shot there, that guy, as I do believe that was Spoony who probably should have shot there. But what's the HD on the ball now as he looks to make a throw in the box as he plays it across. Witter now on it, knocks it back across now into these guys, and they're going to try and get another shot off Woody with a chance here. Falls back to Spoony as he could say spoons that one wide, as they at the minute have been the better side. 35 minutes into this one, as you can see, not too much has happened so far, but Witter now has the ball as he knocks one back, gives it to Watsy. Watsy tries having a dig. And JBS is equal to that one as he's going to look to hoof it long. Once again, though, piling on the pressure off Sheffield United, and as now Witter plays one down the line, gives it to Spoony. Spoony's now going to try and work it from this, gets a bit lucky with the ball, but does have a nice bit of footwork there as he puts one in the back of the net. And that is the first goal so far this series, and it is not for us. As you can see there, we really should have cleared the ball, but he manages to outmuscle us. Why always me? And Sheffield United go 1-0 up as we look to play a long ball over the top. Steers made the run. It's not really locked him on very well there, but he does manage to get in the end. He's going to look to try and cut it back. Goes back with it. We did win a corner there, but nothing managed to come from that. And that was really the first half highlights. Really not a lot happened in this game in the first half. We have been getting dominated though, and the lads know that. We were saying we need to focus a bit more and play better. But yeah, we're going to just look to try and see if we can at least get a point out of this one. But they look to come forward once again as Spoony breaks through, cuts back with it, has another chance, maybe get a shot away. But Sam does well to get the ball off him there and clear that one out wide. As I've now got the ball playing into the middle. Runster loses the ball out there. The ref's given back as a free kick. They could have been through on goal. I think he was offside anyway. But we do get a free kick here as we look to go short now into Whiteley. Most likely is he's the option that plays it short. As we now look to play one over the top as he's going to be running through. Can he get a shot away? He gets it, tries playing it into myself. And I am able to finish the ball in the back of the net there. A mix-up between their goalkeeper and centre-back means I was able to nick the ball off them and managed to put them in the back of the net. And that managed to put us 1-1 there. Centre-back really should have cleared that one far away as Watsy now is going to look to try and restore the lead for Sheffield United as they look to come forward early on, trying to get something from the kickoff, and Speedy does manage to win the ball back there and sends it out for a throw-in as Andrew now on the ball. Runster, good bit of defending there from the throw-in to keep the ball. Plays it inside as now Whiteley has it. Not really taking the best of touch. Only has an 80 rated pro or 82 rated pro or something like that for these games as well. And then Runster's pass, some reason didn't lock the other guy on. But we look to go on the counter-attack again as I'm looking to barge through this guy here. He holds me off. His header wasn't too great, but he holds me off there. Unfortunately, my pro, not the strongest in the world, but the ball over the top now could be causing us a few problems here. But it looks like Sam's dealt with it, but plays a bit of a deadly pass back to Jamie there as it goes to Spoony, who has a chance here, but Jamie equal to that one as well. Does manage to clear it for us now as we hit the 86th minute. It's squeaky bum time in this match, lads, and we're going to try and keep the point at least, or maybe push on to grab all three as the ball's played across to Ziati here. The ball's gone a bit too far, not quite what he'd have wanted that, but he does get that there, and unfortunately he had speed up lag there, as you saw, and he wasn't really able to do anything with it, which was kind of annoying. We could have got something from that. But now later on in this game, Watsy's going to try and cut him with it. He's going to try and play one into Spoony, and he's managed to put that one wide of the post. He really has had a chance to grab a couple of goals this game. 5 shots, only managed to get the 1 goal. For Spoony. He's had a couple of chances to put the ball in the back of the net, and he'll be annoyed with himself there as obviously the last season he played on VFL he banged a load in as Witter now looks to come forward, now plays one inside, so Watsy, Heaven's Saviour, keeps it there, and that's the ref blowing the final whistle in that one. We were lucky to come away with a point in that one, I'll be completely honest. As you can see there from the stats, 1 shot on target all game, but at the end of the day, if you don't take your chances, you can't be expecting to come away with the points. We'll happily take that one though, as we take a point into the first game of the season against one of the better teams in the league, and moving on to the second game now. Two decent teams we play early on. We play Scunthorpe Utd in this next one, as I'm going to look to get this game kicked off. We had a bit of a kick-off tactic for the start of this one as we go back to Whiteley. Going to try and knock one over the top to Steer again, just because it worked well after they scored the last goal in that other game, as he's going to try and win a corner there, but they are managed to clear their lines, but only as far as a throw-in to us, as I look to take one quite quickly into Steer now, as he's going to look to cut back with it, gives it to Whiteley. Whiteley's going to try and find one into myself. Unfortunately, Lamont was able to take that one away from me. But once again, these guys now trying to break something from this, as there's a bit of a gap down the wing now. But a good bit of defending from Jonesy there. Only sent that one out for a throw-in. But here they try and come on an attack again, as Yati wins it back nice and quickly, as Sam Norman now has a chance to play a long ball over the top. Only headed down there, though, from Gallagher, as we're trying to put a bit of pressure on early to try and win this one back, as Temps has it, plays it into Roy Cheat, the ball over the top. AG Fennell going to try and get something on this, as he is able to, but not able to clear the ball. And once again, Scunthorpe looking to try and make a bit of a gap for themselves. Are putting good pressure on these, not really allowing these a gap. We're playing a lot better in this one, hitting them a lot quicker, and Ziati gets the ball, plays it into myself, as I look to slow it down now, move it into Whiteley to find the space in the middle of the pitch. He plays it back into myself. I'm not wanting to steer. Steer's going to look back for Whiteley now, as he's going to look for a bit of a gap. Can't really find anyone, but Ziati plays one back now on the edge, gives it to Runes. So Runes finds one into myself, as I'm able to take the shot and put us 1-0 up there. A lovely bit of play from the lads there. We slowed it down, went back into the middle, and it worked out nicely. That was said about 700 times to do it. Slow the play down, move the ball back into the middle, and the one time we've managed to do it quite well, we have managed to get a goal for ourselves as well to put us 1-0 up. 13 minutes into this game, already looking a lot better off of a start in this game as well. So the lads once again going to look to try to continue the way they are playing. 14 minutes into this one, but will Scunthorpe be able to grab something back there, as Roy Sheep's got the ball? And they're going to look to move it inside there, but only as far as myself, as I'm able to intercept it. I'm going to look to try and slow it down again, as I've got Steer playing him through there, and he has a chance if he can take a touch past this guy here. And the potential red card call there, he kind of would have been through to have possibly a shot. And Gallagher gets himself a yellow, as we're going to look to do something with the free kick now. We're going to probably send Steer in front of the wall, or myself, from this. As Whiteley's going to look to take it. He's going to look to play it in front to Steer. We're going to maybe try and chip it back post, I think would have probably been said there, but didn't quite go back post. And they're able to clear their lines. 23 minutes into this one now, as a long ball played over the top from Sammers. Ziati's going to try and play one in the box. Unfortunately, EA completely screwed him there. If he'd have played that with his foot, that would have been an easy 2-0 up there. Unfortunately, EA's made him head the ball, which just wasn't what he wanted, and he was pretty pissed off at the time, as that just wasn't what he wanted. And unfortunately, the goalkeeper was able to save my shot in the end, as it was played a bit behind me. Unfortunately, though, that was the first half. Not too much happened in this one. Obviously, we had a nice bit of play to score that first goal of the game, and the lads are pretty happy with that one, as well as myself. But, you know, we have to keep going. We definitely see a chance for a second goal in this one. We definitely think we're the better team so far. I mean, these have had spells themselves, but we've definitely had the better chances in game, and definitely had a lot more of the ball in good areas, in my opinion, to try and do something from this. And they're going to look to try and make an early counter-attack. Sam once again does win it back down that side. And unfortunately, he was just able to clear it, and nothing much came from that one. But 66 minutes into this one, the game really was quiet at the beginning of this second half. Now, as Roy Cheat plays one into Temps, who tries knocking one across now, but Steer comes back from right wing, tries clearing it there, can't really get it too far down the pitch, but he realises his ball wasn't good enough out, as he does one again, as we're trying to play one down the line here. I'm just trying to close them down here, but their centre-backs literally played a lovely through ball into Ziati, as he's going to try, and he's got a tight angle here. Can he get a shot off? He can do, hits the post, and unfortunately we weren't quite able to score there. Whiteley's pro, unable to take a good touch there, probably because he's 82 rated, and unfortunately that was that. 89 minutes gone here, as you can see, guys. Not a lot happened in this game, as I was saying before, but we're still going to try and push on, try and grab another goal, maybe with the last 2 minutes added on now, as Roy Cheap's got a chance here, as we're going to look to try and get rid of this. Heaven Saviour absolutely hoofs one out, not for a corner, did just about go out for a throw in there, as UK Vengeance has a chance to take the throw, and we're trying to mark them up nicely here, but they do manage to find them to themselves, as Roy Cheap now's got a chance to come inside with it. Jonesy, though, clears one downfield. They're going to try and play an LBY through to myself. Unfortunately, they do manage to win the ball there, but the ref blows the whistle, and we do get our first win of the season. The lads will be happy with that. Probably should have had a couple more goals in that game, but it is what it is. A 1-0 win, we will take it. 5 shots, 3 in target. They only have 1 shoot all game, so wasn't the best in terms of shooting. We haven't created enough chances tonight, 100%. Need to create a lot more in other nights, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.